Okay, question number 23 on the GACE practice test 023 asks you, it tells you that you've got this power requirement in megawatts in this town, and it's modeled by this pretty complicated equation where T is the number of hours that have elapsed since midnight. That means, because it's since midnight, that at midnight T equals 0. Okay, and then it wants to know when is the power requirement greatest. So all you really need to figure out, first of all, is that T equals 0 at midnight. 6 a.m. is 6 hours later, so T equals 6 at 6 a.m. At noon, T will equal 6 more hours, so 12. And then from noon to 6 p.m. is another 6 hours, so T equals 18. So these are the numbers that we're the most concerned with: 0, 6, 12, and 18. So what I'm going to do is pull up the calculator, okay, and I'm going to go to the graph, and I'm going to enter this pretty complicated equation in. I want to talk to you about parentheses. Remember, if fractions, if you have a fraction and pi over 12 is a fraction, parentheses are your friend. Use parentheses to enclose the numerator over the denominator, and then you close that parentheses. So I'm going to go ahead and type this in. Okay, so it is going to be, and I have to flip this around, it is, and you literally just type this directly in, 60 minus 25. Okay, now watch this. F of x, when you tap F of x, it gives you different types of functions. I want a trig function, and the trig function I want is the cosine. Not a cosine, just cosine, okay? So the cosine of, now open parenthesis, okay, I want to go quickly. I think that I found under trig, you can find pi there too. Pi divided by 12, close that fraction, okay, times, and this particular calculator doesn't understand t, so you'll have to use x, okay? And then hit OK. All right, so there's your function. Remember, the numbers are 0, 6, 12, and 18. I'm going to go to the table. You'll notice that the step on this table is in T90 increments. Okay, so what you've got to do is delete it and tell it you want it to step at 1 at a time. Done doesn't help you get there. What you have to do is, if you change the step, put your cursor back there on the start. Okay. Okay, so I'm comparing 0 with 6, 12, and 18. So 0 is 35. At 6, it's 60. So far 60 is the winner. Okay, at 12, it's 85. And then I'm going to go to 18 and look. 18, it's 60. It goes back down to 60. So the highest number is at 12 hours, and that answer, because it's 85, so the answer is, and go back here, we figured out that noon is 12, so the answer is C. That's supposed to be a check mark. There we go, C.